on YouTube. There we go. So we live moment to moment to moment, and those moments strung together create a life. And so I love to share just the tidbits of information that I have learned throughout my life, and especially in the last 4 years where I have done a deep dive into this thing called life and how it works. And so I'm sharing those snippets of information with you in these Wednesday wisdoms. Also, I share with you some events that are happening inside of our group. And so on Saturday, I have an announcement. It's something that's coming, that's starting on Sunday, that I know that you will absolutely love. But join me on Saturday. There's an event inside of our group here that tells you exactly what that event is, the information about it. And I will make that announcement on Saturday. I'm so excited for you to hear about this and to have some fun inside of our group, because our spirit, our soul loves fun. Who here doesn't love fun, right? So before we get started today, we're going to talk about how our words create our reality. And so to get started, I want to share with you a little story. It's been said that the Japanese eat far less red meat than either the Americans or the British, and they suffer far fewer heart attacks. The French, on the other hand, eat far more fat than the Americans or the British, and they too suffer far fewer heart attacks. The Italians drink way more red wine than either the Americans or the British, and they too suffer far fewer heart attacks. So the research is clear. Eat and drink whatever you want. It's speaking English that kills you. And I love that, because, our words have energy. Our words bring to life our reality. And so we get to be very, very careful about the words that we choose to use, right? Think about this. In the Bible, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And so words have power. Words plant a seed. When you plant a seed, an acorn, it can only become an oak tree. So when we use words, it will only become and bear the fruit of what the words are that you're saying. Think about that for a minute. Notice what words you normally use throughout the day. What are some of the words that you use? Words have an immediate, energetic response in our life. So think about this. Do you use the words, or think about the difference between the words death versus life? There's an energetic response when you use different words. How about dark versus light? How about hate versus love? How about accident versus mistake? So we get to be very careful about the words that we use. Words, again, have energy, right? And our brain is both a transmitting and a receiving center. And so notice what it is receiving and transmitting is either expansive or contractive. If it's contractive, change the channel. Use different vocabulary. We get to notice our words. The words that we use are a window into our thoughts, and thoughts become things. If we hold that thought long enough in our brain, in our mind, it will manifest into our reality. That's why the Bible says, or Emerson says, stand guard the portal of your mind. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he in his heart. So we want to catch ourselves when we're saying things like, this always happens to me, right? Or depression runs in my family. I've never been good with money. I always gain back the weight that I've lost. I don't have a good business sense. How about, it's always so hard. I've tried. I'm trying. I don't, I can't afford to. I better not. I have to. I can't. I'm too old. I should have. just know that these phrases are often at the front end of a condition-based story. So when we hear ourselves saying words that aren't positive or life-giving, or we hear ourselves beginning to share that same old story, we get to repattern those words and use the phrase up until now. Up until now, it's been hard. Up until now, it may have seemed hard. Up until now, I may not have been able to afford it. Up until now, I can't. But now, and we get to rewrite a new story. Start focusing on the approach goals that we have. Start focusing on the positive things in our life rather than the avoidance. What we resist persists. So pay attention to your words. Some people say it's just words. And the more we become aware, the more you realize that there's no such thing as just words. They carry a vibration, which triggers an emotion. And that triggers different chemicals in your body. It's an immediate energetic response. So there's some word shifting that we can use here. So think of these shifts as being more empowering, right? So I'm excited. Excited is it's a word that holds a beginning and an end. So instead of I'm excited, how about I'm thrilled, I'm inspired? Different energy there. How about when you say, don't forget, this is a big one, don't forget to take out the trash. Don't forget to do your homework. Instead, shift that and say, please remember to take out the trash. Please remember to do your homework. It's a different energy, folks, different energy. How about, this is one that I catch myself quite often. No problem. No problem. Was there ever a problem? Did I ask for a problem? There was never a problem. And so you can say, my pleasure. It's my pleasure. How about, I just can't? That's really contractive. I just can't. There's nothing you can't do. Bible says nothing is impossible. I just can't. How about I choose not to? That's a more empowering statement because it tells me that I'm in control of my decision, which I am. Instead of I just can't, I choose not to. And then I'm struggling with this. It's hard. How about up until now? Up until now, I've been struggling with this, but now I know that there's a solution. I know that there's a solution to every problem. I just get to be open to receiving it. When you notice yourself thinking or beginning to speak disempowering phrases, interrupt it with up until now and lay down a new track for empowerment, empowering words. Words we speak are declaring our outcome. So focus on the good. Focus on the good. Don't focus on the negative. Be very diligent about the words that you speak. Words that you speak have energy. And my coaching programs with my coaching clients, they know when they're speaking words that are not empowering or life-giving. Speak words that are life-giving. Create your world, create your reality with your words. All right, ladies, I will see you Saturday. I believe it's 10:45 and 10:45 or 11, somewhere around there. I will be coming live to you again to share with you this really exciting announcement that I have that I know you're going to love. So if you're watching this, #live. If you're watching it, #replay. If you have a question about the words that I've been talking about, or maybe some of the words that you use, drop it in the comment section. I will make sure to answer that for you. Make sure that you are watching this every week and that you're letting me know what it is that you love about it or what you would love to see more of. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Have a beautiful day. And remember to think positive. Take care. Love. See you next time. Bye.